Hello sports fan, this is Steven Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special Week 3 breakdown of 49ers taking on the Cardinals. Before I get into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so you can get all the updates, all the breaking news, and all the previews that we do each and every week here at JustMyPicks.com. Now, hopping right into it, the 49ers last week laid an egg against the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Football. Everybody saw it. Very disappointing to watch that football game and see how they lost that football game. But now into this football game, the Cardinals. Look at the Cardinals, 2-0. Are they a playoff team or are they a pretending team? Right now, it's too early to say, but Larry Fitzgerald, we see him getting back into the swing of things. Malcolm Floyd back into the swing of things. A lot of these pieces for the Cardinals are working. That defense is missing several pieces to it, but Patrick Peterson is a consistent that we see. We saw in the offseason they lose some key leaders and to injury with Dockett leaving and Abraham leaving for his issues on and off the field. And now when you look at this Cardinals team, you say, hey, they're pretty good. And they're right now the best team record-wise in the NFC West. Now, when you look at the Seahawks, when you look at the 49ers, you look at the Rams, they're all going to beat up on each other, but they have yet to face the Cardinals. So the Cardinals, this is refreshing to see that team in this kind of spot, even without Carson Palmer last week. The 49ers gave up that game, and that's what is going, at the end of the season, you can really look at one of those games and say, we should have had that game, we should have won, and it's not a lot you can do about it now, but you can win the rest of your football games. In this football game, it's going to be a very intense, a very action-packed, a very hard-hitting football game. You know, Colin Kaepernick wants to prove a lot of people wrong and say he didn't deserve that contract that he got. Frank Gore, he has to come in and he has to run the ball well. Carlos Hyde, the same thing. You look at Crabtree. Crabtree now has a history of dropping balls, big balls, in the biggest football games. I'm talking about touchdowns. I'm talking about first down conversions. So now he has a lot on his plate. He has to clean up. The 49ers offense has to be better because they left their defense out to dry. The defense was tired at the end of the football game, and they looked gassed. They looked like they didn't have anything left in the tank, losing to the Bears late in that football game. Now, when it comes down to this football game, I like the 49ers because of their history of beating up on teams, their history of not losing consecutively week after week. But something about this tells me that the Arizona Cardinals have a little upset in them. You know, this is one of those games where it's going to be tricky to call. But not this week, Cardinals fans. I'm picking the 49ers to win this one. They're just too deep on offense. They have so many weapons they can throw at you. Stevie Johnson, Anquan Bolden, Michael Crabtree, Vernon Davis, if he's healthy. I know that he went out of that football game, late in that football game against the Bears with an ankle injury. But when it comes down to it, I like Colin Kaepernick and that offense. I think they can generate more offense than the Cardinals can. At times, the Arizona Cardinals quarterback has been the problem for them. The offensive line, you know, they had a good game last week, but will that continue? I don't think so. But they are a good team, building on a lot of good pieces. Bruce Arians is doing a great job restoring the Arizona Cardinals team like they did when they had Ken Whisenhunt and Kurt Warner. So I'm picking the 49ers in this one. It's going to be a very close game. I think you can get away in the latter parts of the fourth quarter because the 49ers are just too good on defense and offense. But leave your comments in the comment section below. Also, check out JustMyPicks.com for all the breaking news. Check us out on Facebook at JustMyPicks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can debate with you each and every week for all the breakdowns of the great games and the breaking news in the NFL. Thank you very much. Please join us next week for Week 4.